Taking the loot from the bandits, your party decided to continue moving towards Candlekeep. In few moments, nightfall will strike and you surmise that it would be better for you all to move fast to get to there. You all went through a rough and rocky path, but Cynthia was able to maneuver your pace well due to her adeptness to that kind of environment. She followed the howling of the wind that bounces through the various rock formations surrounding the area and followed the right passageway, leading you all towards the exit. As you leave the rocky paths, you notice that spring must have finally arrived as you notice small budding plants surrounds the exit area of the canyon. As you continue further the path, you encounter a man-made bridge in a distance, and further away from it stood the towering walls of Candlekeep. However, you all heard a honey-like voice, singing in a melodious rhythm. You all are amazed by the voice, but Sedusa seems to be charmed by it and even continued to walk towards the cliff like a zombie. Ferranth and Cynthia quickly ran towards the cliff to stop her, Ferranth grabbing Sedusa by the arm, but she slips away and falls down the cliff. Luckily, Cynthia was able to hold on to her rope and hurls it towards the falling Sedusa like a cowboy and catches her on time. Run-On scans the area, finding the origin of the voice, and found a humanoid being perched on top of the biggest rock formation. It has an upper body of a female human, but has sharp talons and a lower body of a huge vulture. It notices the presence of the party and another number of harpies pops out behind her. They all flew towards the direction of your party and started attacking each one of you. You thought that the fight will be unfavorable, but luckily, Tofu finally lays down her greater healing spell and casted it to all the members of your party, replenishing a great amount of healing. This turned the tides and even motivated all of you to finish the last of the harpies. The harpies are all down, either burnt to dust or shower, and pierced by arrows from your archers and spellcasters. You took some tongues from the harpies and continue to venture towards Candlekeep as nighttime approaches soon. As you get there, you are halted by purple-vested guards from the gate entrance. They asked questions like what the purpose of your visit to Candlekeep is and if you have something to offer to the vast knowledge of the Great Library. Saltina informs you that she might be able to offer the book that she took from Yarno's outpost. After presenting it to the gate warden, you all got approved to enter the keep and was even escorted by one of them towards the keeper. The keeper leads you to your cabin and assures you that he will guide you on the basics by the next day. Next day came and as you leave the cabin, you are greeted by a girl named Imone, who is in her teens. She welcomes you all with a bubbly expression and even lead you to a fine pub, wherein you all had breakfast. You also met Condor, the pub owner of the place, and ushered to you to cuisines he offers to his patrons. Shortly, you all left the building and proceeded to meet the keeper again to continue the discussion last night. He gave you all the basics in regards with the rules and regulations within the keep, from the acolytes, to scribes, to the books stored on every shelves and walls of the place and every details that every seeker needs to know. He leaves you with Imone to continue perusing the place. You decided to quickly get into business and ask the people roaming around the area if they found a man named Elorir. The quest to look for this man went insane as you scour every room, asking every person within the area, giving them the physical details of the man whom you are all looking for. As you get passed along from one to another, you also get a short idea of who Elorir is. Finally, you were able to find him within the upper floor of the tower library and even got an idea that he is a necromancer, he is mentally challenged, and that he must be a dear friend to Mert. You gave him the parcel from Mert and continued to venture the other areas of the library. On the upper level of this tower, you found Phoebe talking to another lady. However, it seems that the both weren't surprised to see you here until Phoebe shared to you that she got informed yesterday that she will likely be meeting you soon from the foresight of her friend, Laura. Laura greets the three members of your party once again, Shade, Tofu, Run-On, that she originally met way back at the portal outside of the Moonstone Mask Tavern. Phoebe asked you the purpose why you all came in Candlekeep and greets you to enjoy the place. After that, Laura approaches Ferranth and told him that she knows the reason why he came to her. She then brings out her crystal orb and asks him to lay his hand above it. Symbols and magic sigils forms into thin air and surrounds your space. She then opens her mouth, but instead about the whereabouts of the person whom Ferranth was seeking, she blurts out words of prophecy regarding with the impending doom approaching the land of Tharun. After that unexpected reveal, she looks at all of you, saying that you are all connected to that event. Phoebe was stunned and asks you all to consider following her to a private room to continue discussing on what just happened. As you get there, you threw all your ideas in regards the prophecy and even shared some of your experiences that closely ties your party to it. Your discussion then went to the topic about the existence of the dragon cultists. Phoebe even shared what she knows about them, but she isn't also sure what their motives is. She then proposed to everyone to continue this discussion sometime soon and she leaves you all. You all went to the hearth to take lunch, together with Laura Farah.